We are normally called young widows because it is too long, so we are just referred to as young widows. We came into existence in the 1990s at the peak of HIV and AIDS scourge. By then there was no ARV intervention. So our husbands had died from HIV and left us when we were very, very young. We were in our 20s. Because of HIV-related stigmas, we were chased out of our matrimonial homes, and all the property was grabbed from us. When we met in Nairobi in WOFAC was a group for women living with HIV. We realized through experience sharing that we were unique. We were widows, we had lost all our properties, and we were doing nothing about it. Later we decided, after being advised, that we can go to court. Two of us went to court, and we were able to discover that the court favors property inheritance rights of widows. So we actually managed to get letters of administration and court orders to recover the property that had been taken away from us. Then we decided to form Young Widows specifically to help assist young widows who were undergoing the same to get their property back. That is the reason we exist. We exist specifically to ensure property, sexual and inheritance rights of young widows and their children. Now, in the project that was sponsored by IDRC, ILC and Makerere, we were assisting widows who are registered with us and are living in Nairobi, but are from the rural. So this was an opportunity to assist them to go through the process of getting the rural land, the agricultural land. Why the rural land or the agricultural land? The rural land has burial rights, and we are dealing with this local community, the Luo community. So instead of waiting until you die, then there is a dilemma, where are you going to be buried? It is better to get your family land so that you are buried there. Plus you can also stop living as a squatter in town, because the jobs they were doing here is hawking, doing petty trade and turning into prostitution. We had questionnaires, and then now the actual process of assisting the widows. We were assisting them to get the documents of ownership, the title deeds, and actually to reconcile them with the in-laws if it is possible, because we assume that time heals. So our approach was very calculative so that we don't strain the family further. The laws are there, and strangely, the statutory laws within Kenya supports property of inheritance rights of widows. But at the same time, it allows for customary and religious laws to operate. And most people take advantage of this to employ the customary law. And that is what the community, the Luo community, has been using all along to deprive these widows from getting access to their land. So this population of widows that are being ignored, they are raising up sons, they are raising up children. These children will also end up landless if they are not assisted to get land now. Then in the coming years, we will have several people who have issues with land, not just only women, but a generation is coming up here. I'm talking about Kenya, that will have issues with the land.